Atmavandan, Maina ma'am.
Atmavandan.
Yes, ma'am. You can start whenever you're ready, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just share the text.
Yes.
Okay, it's visible, yeah?
Yes, ma'am. It's visible.
Okay. Namaste, masters. Please sit comfortably. Let us pray first to all the gurus and to God, the Divine Mother, Divine Father, Patri Ji, Mahavatar Babaji, Mataji, and whichever God and Guru you feel close to. Let us pray to all of them to be with us and bless all of us, guide us in this session. So today we will continue with the Pitamaha Patri Ji's book, Be a Master. We'll go to page 95, which is importance of the physical body. So again, here we are continuing with the messages received by some of the meditators. Here the medium is N.C. Sampath Kumar and master is Ganapati. So the question he was asking is, Master, why should the soul seek human form again for nirvana when it can as well rise from the higher worlds to nirvanic state without seeking human form? Please clarify. So he's referring to so many higher worlds which are there. That means worlds of a range of frequency which is much higher than what it is over here. So why would such souls who are already in higher dimensions want to come down to a lower dimension? That's what he wants to know. So the six worlds accompanying physical form are six different oscillations in higher frequency, vibrating in distinct shells without getting mixed up in identity. So here, six worlds could mean like six lokas. We are more familiar with the word loka, so we can use that. It helps us to understand. So in this world, we are experiencing everything within a certain range of frequency. Maybe if we say it's 1 to 10 over here, so within that, all the energies we are experiencing. So the higher worlds will be, maybe the next one will be 10 to 20, and there's another world, uh, which is 20 to 30 range of frequencies, something like this. So each one he's saying is a distinct shell. It's as if it's like a separate uh, ball, you can say, shell or ball. And those higher dimensions, uh, the people who are existing there, they will be like us itself, just that their body also will not be very dense like this physical body. It will be of a very much higher vibration. But each dimension kind of it remains separate. It won't get mixed up with the other dimensions. The astral forms, vibrations, and goals are different from the causal, spiritual, or causal forms. So, if we say the astral form means the people in the astral world. Let's just think of them as people, that will make it easier. The people in the astral form, the astral body, naturally they are vibrations, and then the range of vibrations in the astral world will be different, and their goals are different. What they want to experience and understand as a soul, that will be different. Same way, causal world, spiritual world, cosmic uh, dimension, there also there are similarly, you can say there are people in the causal world and people in the cosmic dimension this way. They are all in shells without interpermeation. So they are all in their own separate worlds. There's no mixing up. There's no interpermeation, means there's no mixing up between these worlds. In such a situation, a medium to project through all these worlds without such barriers assumes importance. So there should be some way by which one can travel through all the worlds. Astral world energies cannot be of any help to her beings to project themselves from that world directly as the individual characteristics of each world identify their vibrations and tend to keep the others away. So the people or the beings who live in the astral world will tend to remain in their own world, and they will not mm, allow people from other worlds to come in, and vice versa. It's like that. They tend to remain in their own worlds. Physical form does have such vibrations, and it has a permeable character to enable ascension through other worlds, gaining that frequency which is appropriate during its travel. So, what it means is only here the physical form which we are familiar with, our physical body, is the only one which has this ability it, to pass through all of these worlds. It has a permeable character, which means it can allow all kinds of vibrations to enter in and pass through. So that enables us to ascend, to rise up and pass through all the other worlds. And this body, it has the ability to keep on raising its frequency higher and higher. So, when in this world, the physical body is of a certain range of energy, certain range of frequency. Okay. So, but suppose we sit in meditation, then we are raising our energy to a higher vibration. That's how we can use that uh, the ability to raise our frequency. We can use it, and we are able to travel in the astral plane. And if we continue to raise our frequency higher, then we will be able to travel through causal plane also, causal body, and higher, even higher than that also. So that's the speciality of this physical body, that it doesn't have the limitations of the other bodies like astral body or causal body, etc. That's why it is so very important. This can be like a link which can travel through all the levels. So it is like a module projected to various spheres by a specific design to dally through worlds not known hitherto. So, like how a spaceship can rise up, travel through space, and it can reach other planets, etc. So, in the same way, this physical body, we can use it and change its vibration, and we can pass through various other worlds, which until now were not, we didn't know about them, but now we are coming to know about them, and we are able to pass through them. The physical form's adaptability to synchronize with the six worlds is not there for the rest of the bodies, right? So the other bodies don't have this ability. The frequency modulation susceptible to a given higher world is easily available to physical form. So, whatever might be the frequency range of a higher world, whether it's astral world or causal world, etc., this physical body of ours, it has the capacity to adapt. The frequency modulation susceptible, I think we finished that line. Okay, to a given higher world is easily available to physical form. Moreover, the astral body in astral world or causal body in causal world, etc., have to identify their level again in that world and endeavor to gain all the knowledge of the world completely. So, the astral body, we use that to completely experience and understand and get all the knowledge possible in the astral world. So, all of that is possible, but we cannot use that body to access the, say, causal body and get to know the knowledge and experience there. That's not possible. The causal body also can be used to have all the experiences within the causal world and gain all the knowledge, but that's it. It's limited only to that world. But that only ends the mission in that world, and the next alternative jump into another frequency is not available in knowledge. This becomes a barrier for transcending through their causal or astral body. There is not any scope to shape her set to adjust into the other frequencies. The permeation into the higher worlds is not possible. So, shape her set means the body they are referring it to as a set. Supposing it's a machine, the body, there we cannot adjust this machine, this body, such that we can go and experience another world. Vibgayar maintains 7 distinct colors, although no separate septa are visible apparently. So, what they mean here is Vibgayar is referring to all the rainbow colors, although we can see all the colors clearly, 7 distinct colors. But when we look at the rainbow, there is no line which is exactly differentiating the colors, isn't it? So violet gradually turns into blue, blue gradually turns into, violet, indigo, blue, green, blue gradually turns into green. So you can see there's no clear border over there. It slowly turns into the next color. That's what it means. Same case is with the 7 bodies. The human form or physical form has all the characteristics of the 7 worlds. So, similarly, in the physical body, all those 7 colors, all the energies are seen, in all the various chakras, in all the levels, but there's no clear demarcation there. Although we say each chakra, this chakra is red, orange, yellow, etc., just for ease of understanding, but there is no clear line separating it. Here also within our aura, when it's visible, one color blends into the other. Excuse me. The 7 worlds characteristics being available to physical form is a great asset compared to any other form. Although the physical form has to greatly struggle for energy to pass through the 6 worlds, there is no impossibility to veer through. So it doesn't happen very easily. We have to work really hard, isn't it? On each chakra, we have to work to purify the energies and rise to higher chakras. right now we are at a place where we have already been doing that healing and cleansing work since many lifetimes. So that's why we can't remember the great struggle we have been through in past lives. So that's how we are, even in the meditation session, we have already done quite a lot of that homework. Hence, the astral world beings, though endowed with knowledge of the world, take every opportunity to take physical form in this world to try their chance to attain nirvana. So, since they cannot achieve nirvana when they are in the other bodies, that's the reason why they like to come and take birth in the physical form, although they know how difficult it is here, what all challenges we go through. Because as soon as, at the higher levels, they have not forgotten their divinity. They are very much aware that I'm a soul, I'm part of Paramatma. They don't have this experience of separation, the way we have here. So they know how difficult it is, because as soon as we enter this physical body, we just totally forget who we are. It's so dense over here. And we have to struggle so hard to again regain that knowledge of who we are. We are not this body, and we are not whatever we are thinking. After remembering all those things, and we let go of all our false thinking and identifications. That's how we slowly rise up our awareness and our energy. They call it the Kundalini Shakti. So we rise up through the chakras, through the Sushumna Nadi, the central Nadi, the pathway, and then we rise up till Sahasrar and beyond that also. Only then we experience what is called Nirvana. That's when we experience, oh my God, I'm not all of this at all. Always I myself was that divinity. The physical form is like a freelance journalist. The journalist can be seen to pass on any information or conduct investigation without constraints like other employees. I think that's clear, isn't it? A freelance journalist has a lot more freedom. He can do whatever he wants, basically, compared to a full time employee. The role of a regular employee is fixed, and his working within that range does not permit higher investigations. Hence, you have to shed that character and adopt another form. So, for the beings in the other worlds, you can say they are something like a regular employee. So, they have some limitations and they can work only within that limitation. Whereas when we are here like this in the physical body, we have more freedom compared to them. So there's a plus and minus. There, they haven't forgotten who they are, but here, although we have so much freedom, we have totally forgotten who we actually are. So that's our challenge over here. The benefits a physical form enjoys undoubtedly are unavailable to other forms. The benefits range from zero to infinity. But in other words, the benefits are constant, fixed, and assured. Yeah. So, in other words, they are very well aware of who they are and uh, what all they can experience over there. The physical body has to shape her energies for a great jump called a quantum jump to transcend the barrier. This could easily be achieved by a dedicated effort. The physical body can assume any body, growing in energy and consciousness. That is the reason why elevated souls in higher worlds seek invariably to have a physical form. So it's only in this body that we can continue to receive energy and expand our consciousness. For example, we can think of a light bulb also. So there are the one bulb maybe of a 10-watt bulb, then another maybe like 60 watts, another maybe 100 watts. So only that much electricity can flow through it, and it can give out only that much light. So a 0-watt bulb will just give out very little light, and 10 watts bulb will give out a little bit more. 60 watts, much more than that. But that's it. It's a fixed amount of light that it can radiate, isn't it? So the other bodies are like that. Maybe it's like one world is like 100 watts bulb and another world is like 200 watts bulb. So it has a fixed amount of energy, one range with which it can work. Whereas physical body is not like that. So maybe a new soul just starting out, you can say it's like a 0-watt bulb. So the soul light, Atma Jyoti, is like very dull, it's very much there, but very small. As we keep doing some spiritual sadhana, any kind of practice, then this physical body, which was like a 0-watt bulb, the body itself can transform into a 60-watt bulb or a 100 watts bulb. So it shines more brightly. The light of the Atma can become bigger and shine more brightly, and the aura expands a bit more. The consciousness expands this way. As we keep doing more and more meditation or any other spiritual practices, again, this physical body can change. Literally, the very structure of the molecules will change. And it can become like a 1,000-watt bulb or a 2,000-watt bulb. And that means the light of our soul has become so much more brighter. Our aura would have expanded maybe 10 feet, 20 feet, 50 feet. It can expand. There's no limit for how much the aura can expand. And our consciousness, as the aura expands, that means our consciousness also is expanding greatly. So that's possible only with the physical body. Our physical body itself eventually can just transform into a body of light, even while we are living in it. Yeah, that's what is going on nowadays. That's the process happening. So physical form then becomes a medium for higher form. Attainment of nirvana is only by transcending all levels of energy and proximate worlds. Proximate is nearby. whatever worlds are nearby to us, like the astral, causal, etc. By raising our energy to higher and higher level, we can transcend through, we can pass through all of these worlds and go beyond that to attain nirvana. Before nirvana state is attained, one has to wait for completion of mission only through a physical form. That's why physical form has a real value. So, what does this mean? Nirvana state is when completely we have become free of any kind of body, and we are just existing as pure awareness, totally formless. That's the nirvana state. We came from there also, and we are returning back to that, the total formlessness. But before that happens, what is that mission we have to complete? See, we have come down in order to have so many experiences, isn't it? So, as soon as we say we want to have an experience, that's possible only when uh, opposites arise. So, suppose we say, I want to experience what is good health, then mm, not good health should also exist. So that's how sickness also gets created. So first we have to experience what is sickness, then only we can experience what is good health. So in this way, every kind of thing, suppose we say, I want to experience being very rich, then we have to experiencing being very poor as well. We cannot have only one side of it. We have to go through both of it. So being very poor, then only we can experience being very rich. Or suppose we say that I would like to become a doctor. Then we actually will go through so many kinds of illnesses, because we have to understand what it feels like. What is that illness? How does it feel like? We have to go through that suffering. Then only after a few lifetimes of that, then we become a doctor, the one who is able to cure those diseases. So if somebody is a doctor, they just didn't become like that by chance. There will be previous lifetimes when they will have gone through all kinds of diseases. Only then they become uh, eligible to become a doctor. So now they are on the opposite side of disease. One is the experiencer of disease, and the other experience is the one who cures those diseases that way. So that's the mission we have to go through. So the more desires we have, we can have all of it, but it means that we will go through the whole range of it, the plus and the minus of it, both sides of it. We will have to experience both sides. We can't say, I want only the good stuff and I don't want the bad stuff. We can't do that. So, yeah, so that's how one has to wait for completion of mission only through a physical form. That's why physical form has a real value. Unfortunately, the physical beings falling a prey to lateral attractions and charms have forgotten the asset value of the form and have degenerated beyond redemption. So, unfortunately, what has happened? The physical beings, which is us, we have fallen a prey to lateral attractions. What does that mean? Lateral means like everything in the horizontal level, you can say. So which is all around us, all the things around us, we are getting attracted to that. And we have forgotten why are we here in the first place. So we are running behind this thing and that thing. I wish I had this, I wish I had that, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. I don't have this, I don't have that. So we are in this lateral level, the horizontal level. We are running round and round here itself in circles, and we have forgotten that we should rise up. So that's what is called the sleep. We are asleep. We have to wake up from this sleep that way. So we forgot that this body is so precious. We have to use it wisely, withdraw our attention. We have had enough of experiences. The fact that we have come here into meditation, it means we've already had 1,000 or 2,000 lifetimes, and we have already experienced enough, countless number of all varieties of everything. So, no need to have any more desires anymore. Whatever is happening now, just think that it's a completion of past desires. So if something is not going okay, just think that previously in some lifetime, I had a wonderful experience. So the opposite also of that I have to also experience, isn't it? Then only that circle will be completed. So whatever is not okay now, okay, good, please come, just complete your your time. We should think, okay, the good part of it, I've already had it in some other birth. Now the minus part of it has come in front of me. So I won't resist this. I will not wish for anything more. This is the completion of that experience, the plus and minus of it, both. It's getting completed now and I'm becoming free. So just welcome it and send lot of love and allow it to rise up into the light. Then that whole experience, the plus and minus of it, it returns back to the light, to the source, and your job is done. Now you are free. So you can rise up a little more towards the higher chakras. That's how. So another example we can give, suppose we think of all the rainbow colors. So one world is, the violet, all the shades and all the tones and shades of violet they can experience over there. That is one world. Then indigo is one world, blue is one world, green is one world. That's how it is. You can think of it that way. That will also make it easier to understand. So, this physical world, you can say it's like red. Astral world is an orange world, and mental level is like yellow world. Like this causal is another color. We can think of it in that way. So in each world, they can experience only all the shades and combinations of only that color. But in the physical form, we can experience all the colors, all the range of frequencies. So that's the advantage. So when we remember that, it will become easier for us to understand the teachings of the masters. Why are they telling accept, forgive, let go, and have gratitude? All of those things are not really for somebody else. Actually, we are the ones who are getting the maximum benefit out of that. Suppose we don't forgive someone, then that's like a heavy energy. We feel a heaviness in our heart, isn't it? When we feel bad and we don't forgive somebody who hurt us, that heaviness literally holds us down in the lower chakras. We are not able to rise up. So, no matter how terrible it might be what they have done, if we think that, okay, that person did something and I felt so bad and it was not the right thing to do, but now it's okay. Now maybe 1 year has passed or 2 years have passed. So never mind, I will forgive them. Forgive means letting go of that heavy energy which is holding you down. It doesn't mean the person didn't do anything wrong. Yes, that person did something and it hurt us a lot, but now we are ready to move to a higher vibration, and we choose not to keep on experiencing that pain over and over again. That's what it means. So we are helping ourselves when we forgive. So I hope that one is clear. And again, I think we have gone and taken a lot of time. So, uh,
No, ma'am. Thank you so much. You explained each and every line in so much detail and clarity. I think you were the best person to make us understand this whole channeling. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am, so
yeah,
much.
welcome. Actually, there's a very beautiful book. There's a whole book to understand this.
Mm,
It's called The Sunshine Before the Dawn.
mm.
You would have heard of it, I think.
Yes,
I
yes.
don't know if you have read it,
Mm,
but that book is telling, very much in detail about this. So, yeah,
mm.
good, Pragya, you have read it. That's then you could understand, I think, what they were
Yes.
telling in this chapter. Yeah. So then we really will begin to appreciate our body and what all we can achieve with this body. Yeah, just it's very beautiful to know.
Yes, I
Yeah,
think I have read it before. I have the PDF of it as well, so I can share it
yeah,
in the group maybe.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
So shall we continue with meditation, ma'am?
Yes,
Few
yes, we
minutes?
can
Okay.
do for about for a short while, maybe 10,
Yes, yes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah, 20, 25 minutes.
Okay.
I'll play the music from my end.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Today we are sitting in meditation. We are in meditation. Don't open your eyes. Be with the breath. What a great day today. A day when we are in deep meditation. Every day should be in deep meditation. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, every day we should spend with closed eyes in our chosen spot, in our own house, in a darkened room. Some nice fragrances around, nice perfumes around. In total darkness, a nice comfortable seat, totally relaxed, crossed legs, crossed feet, crossed hands, crossed fingers. No sounds whatsoever in the mouth, and no forms whatsoever in the mind. Being with the breath. Eyes are closed, my dear friends. No thoughts in the mind. The first law of the science of meditation says when you are with the breath, the mind becomes empty. So, let us all be with the breath. The breath is the reigning deity in meditation. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods, meditation is the most important thing which energizes our body, which energizes our mind. My dear friends, don't open your eyes, come what may. What a wonderful thing meditation is. Every child, every youth, every adult, every oldie, everybody should meditate every day. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Please don't open your eyes. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods, remember that we are always gods. Remember that we are masters. We create our own realities. We designed our own lives. We are ever the master of our own lives. And we are here to be friends with each and every life form. Friendship is the natural state of affairs between life forms in the whole cosmos. And every life form is a master unto its own self. And every life form is a god unto its own self. My dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India, and the whole world, we are all in meditation. Meditation means being in total emptiness of the mind. No waves whatsoever. No thoughts whatsoever. Like an absolutely calm lake. My dear friends, be with your breath. The breath is the key word. Be with the breath.
Masters, we can come out of the meditation now. We can slowly move our palms, move our toes, open both of our palms, keep it on top of your eyes, and feeling deep gratitude for all the masters, for all the wisdom which we have got from this book. Just express deep gratitude to all the masters. Deep gratitude to Brahmshri Patri Ji for sharing all the experiences with us. Thanks to all the masters who have came and explained every aspect of this book. Let us come out with an intention to retain this wisdom and use it in our daily lives. And slowly open your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. You can come back. Whenever you are ready, you can share your experience. If there are any questions, you can ask them. Thank you, Maina ma'am, once again for the wonderful session today.
Welcome, Neha. Thank you so much.
Anyone wants to, yeah, I just allowed everybody to, yeah, you should be able to unmute Pragya. I think I've already, okay, see if you can now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maina ma'am, for explaining so deeply and nicely.
Thank you. You're welcome. I thought it's important for us to understand this, isn't it? Otherwise, there's so much confusion. So many people say this body is very bad, and we reject the body, but actually, it's not correct. We should use the body well. Thank you, Vandana ji.
रिपोर्ट का क्या क्या है क्या आप इस रिपोर्ट को लोगों तक पहुंचाएंगे आगे फॉरवर्ड करेंगे तो ये रिपोर्ट अगर आप
Okay. Yes, you explained each and every line, ma'am. Thank you for your patience. Each and every line you explained. And it was important to explain it because it is not a very easy language, actually.
Yeah, they were using uh, a lot of complicated words, then people may not understand, isn't it?
So,
Yeah, and then it's important for us to understand the value of the body. So I thought, let me explain.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Wonderfully explained. And thank you for yesterday also.
You're
Like
welcome.
here is late and I was tired, so I slept. I didn't listen full your last session, so I listened today.
Okay.
Yesterday, since what wonderful explained like you can write you can say everything in a short period of time. Very much information in little time. So no need to read too much book. Only listen you like half an hour, and so much profound information is at one platform and in a short period of time. So very wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Uh,
That is so true. Listening to Maina ma'am, it feels like we have read some chapter.
yeah, all chapters whole book in very few minutes.
Welcome,
We can
Pooja ji. Welcome, Sonali.
one
First
question is
thing.
mine.
Yes, yes.
Pardon? Yes.
Oh, I listened that there's 35 lesson that we have to finish here. That's why we are taking birth uh, every time. So I don't know about what are these 35 lessons. If you know anything or you have any video or any PDF, you please share in group, or you can, if you want to explain here, you can.
Your voice is not clear for me, so I couldn't understand.
I listen about 35 lessons. We have to,
35
yeah,
lessons?
yeah. And
Of
this for that we have to, and we have birth to learn about that lesson or and experience this lesson.
Okay.
I don't know really what is that, but I thought
Where
maybe
did you hear it, Sonali ji? In this book?
no, not in this book. In
Yeah,
any Satchan Sangatya
Something else.
yeah.
and meditation time.
Okay, so it might be in some different context by some master. Uh, if you
Maybe
could share that with Maina ma'am, I
Saith
think that will
wisdom,
be
Faith
maybe
useful.
it is.
wisdom.
Hmm.
Yeah,
What did they say in that book?
uh, 35 lessons that for to learn every soul birth in
Mm.
this physical body
Yeah.
to experience these 35 lessons.
Okay. Yeah. Faith wisdom is also good, but like we saw, right? Each master teaches in a certain way. Each one will be quite, they will eventually they will all come back to the same truth, but then the way in which they explain, will be a bit different. Each one is unique, isn't it? So that's why maybe sometimes we should not compare uh, like too much one masters to another. It's hard to say. In general, I cannot say, but
Yeah, I
if you
think
are
it's better
referring to a
if,
specific
yeah,
book, then uh, we will know
yeah.
how to explain. Yeah.
I think if you share the context or share the video with Maina ma'am, you can let her know personally also, and then
Yeah.
she'll be able to, exactly tell what you are asking.
Yeah. Then
Yes.
I'll be able to explain, I think. Yeah. Because each master will tell in their own unique way. So,
But ultimately, ma'am, you can probably brief her like it's because lessons are endless lessons here. It's only
yeah.
in
Yeah.
this plane,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we read in the book also right now that there are endless
Uh,
lessons, keeps on going.
yeah.
So,
So,
mm,
to make it really, really short, then we should remember that whatever we are experiencing, it's all part of the dream. The reality is like we ourselves are God. Like all the masters will say, Patri Ji also says, you yourself are God. So that's referring to the formless part of us, which is pure awareness, which is aware of all the things, all the forms around us, right? So when we are experiencing difficulties, we can think of it as if we are having a nightmare, we are having bad dreams, you know. So when we say we want to manifest something, or we want to do this or do that, improve our lives, then what it means is we want to change this bad dreams into a sweet dreams. So in the process of meditation, what is happening is healing happens. We receive a lot of uh, cosmic energy. So it's changing into a sweet dreams first. But eventually, we have to wake up from the dream. So whatever we are experiencing, it is still part of the dream itself. Yeah. So finally, when we say nirvana, that is when we have completely exited from the dream. It's neither bad dreams nor is it a sweet dreams also. you know, we are remaining as pure awareness. And that's what, people will say like they're centered or sthita pragna, you're unmoving, you're completely in the center. No matter what comes, you're just watching it, allowing it to come and go. And we are just very balanced, peaceful, and calm no matter what happens. Yeah. So then that is when we are participating in the dream with awareness that it's not a permanent thing. That's why we call it a dream. No matter what experience, however fantastic it may be, that will also come and go. So don't get attached to anything, neither what is bad or unpleasant, nor something which is a fabulous experience. All of it is temporary. It comes and goes, and therefore it is dreamlike. So uh, let everything come and go and just remain as the witness, the awareness. That's all. So, in 2, 3 lines, that's the whole of it.
Yes, absolutely. Because if we focus on the lessons, then our focus will be taken away by the lessons. I think we should remain with just, the pure awareness part of it.
Yeah, rather than thinking of it as a lesson,
Mm.
that's also an experience. That's all.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that will be a better word, to
Mm,
call everything as an experience.
mm,
Supposing we say lesson, no, we have this tendency to, compare it with our school and college lessons, and then we think we have to work very hard and we don't know something. I've got to acquire something, different kind of meaning comes subconsciously. So nothing is a lesson, everything is only an experience. That's all. Oh, why is it going off?
Ma'am, Sonali ji, I think the question that you were asking is, I got
Yes.
it. It is from the book Journey of the Souls. It is actually 35 steps to the reincarnational process. So
Okay.
that it is explaining that, like 5 stages, uh, and in every stage it is saying there are like 7 levels. So 5 into 7, 35 stages or the
O-
steps.
Okay.
Okay.
It is like that. I'll share
Oh,
that screenshot with you.
yeah,
Okay,
please.
please, please.
Yeah. You can share the book also if you have that book.
I'll see if that book is
You
there.
said you
Ah,
said the soul journey, Pragya ji.
Yeah, the journey of the soul. Yeah.
Journey of the
okay.
soul.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is that saying something different to what we discussed today? Is that what you're saying?
It's very similar, ma'am. I have read
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Journey of Souls by Michael Newton.
The
I think.
Newton.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have the physical copy. I'll look for the PDF. If anybody gets it, then
Okay.
please share it immediately.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you, Vandana ji. Okay, so I think we can also end now, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you, all of you. Good
Thank you,
night.
masters. Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
tomorrow, ma'am, again.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes, and tomorrow, Masters, is the last day of this 11-day journey. So please make sure that you are here and we'll have an amazing session with Maina ma'am. If you have any questions, please come up tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll keep having sessions with Maina ma'am so that, we are clear on our path. But please join in tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Oh,
Thank
good
you so much.
night.
No problem, Manna ji. I know about your session.